We will now have the last opposition speech for 4 minutes. We'll accept that we are going to debate about US prisons. They said in their speech in the whole it would be more reasonable. So we will take our plan, mentioning in the first speech that we will abolish all prisons in the US significantly because you didn't mention about this point. This means if they're not able to prove that we can have a system that can take all 2.4 million prisoners right now, the next day we will abolish prisons simultaneously, providing more effective solutions than current prisons, their plan will not stand, and they didn't. We will not take further comments on the definition. Another point is that they could have looked up the evidence. Second, the rules from Binghamton University is saying we don't have to necessarily add citations. I focus on 3 points which are logic, common knowledge, and evidence. On top, they again only said abolishing prisons is effective. Nor did they defend the fact that prisons are necessary for their plan to work. And if they want to prove, they have to say it in their speech again. Second point is that they didn't state what people will be affected by which criminals in what way. Third is that they didn't attack my first point about separating criminals from society is important, and that they state that prisons are lifestyles for some criminals. They didn't say why it is bad. It means we are avoiding them to make more crimes, at the same time providing them a place to stay. And what do they do in order to get into prison? Feed homeless without permission? As we said, if we do not provide such places, criminals might get damage from other people, and normal people will do crimes in order to take revenge. For example, blood debts. There is a possibility. They didn't defend about this, so it will stand until the end. I would also like to point out that my opponent is rather focusing on evidence than a solution for the proposition and opposition side's goals, which is making a safer society. Fourth is that I focused on long-term results which my opponents could have looked up, and I could actually add to the citations, but my opponent would not take them anyway. Fifth is that they repeatedly use the word harmful, again not stating in which or way or how. I asked about this issue twice, so we will not take further comments on how they affect people, concluding that their impact to who and how is completely unclear until the end, showing no value. The point is to come to the root problems, however not mentioning what the root problem is, so we don't even know what triggers people to make crimes in their plan. Coming to the fact that they focus on the SAU evidence, those are drug addicts. Prison's purpose is not to rehabilitate all drug addicts successfully. The purpose is again to separate them from society so they don't damage our society and depriving their right to liberty. Summary. The first plan stating that reforming is not related to this debate because the opposition is not reforming prisons. Second, the data from the SAU does not even really focus on the purpose of incarceration. Third, which I asked why prisons are biased systems, was unclear until the end, and I cannot attack this point anymore, so we will not take further comments. Fourth, their impact I asked was unclear throughout the whole debate. Fifth, they didn't defend the fact that prisons are necessary for their plan. And last, they didn't provide a solution for people who will take revenge, nor do they defend or mention the fact that prisons have a 42% success rate or decreasing crimes according to the FBI. Only saying we cannot rely on my argument because I followed the rules from Binghamton University is a weak argument, not attacking directly the argument. At the end of this debate, I will point out why our plan is going to make a safer society. After the plan, we might fill some people into facilities which actually are supported by the existence of prisons. Still, the rest of the criminals which cannot be accepted are going to be freed into society. Their impact is that some criminals will have reintegration programs and the rest will commit crimes from dancing in public to mass murder. It is hard to estimate what kind of crimes that they're going to do, but the opposition side can assure that those criminals are not only selling lemonade without a license. We will have a society where kids walk on the same street as people who are sexual abusers or drug dealers after their plan. But in our plan, we are going to provide a place where prisoners are going to be separated from society so we citizens can live a normal life as possible. Thank you.